Baby, you get your way, nothing I can do.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name's Alexa and I post curly hair videos weekly. And if you'd like to see similar videos in the upcoming days, please make sure to subscribe, and that way you'll be notified when I post a new video. And if you do, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be cutting my hair off. I'm going to be cutting my hair off with these scissors. So it's been a really long time since I cut my hair, like maybe 7 months. I think it was like back the beginning of November, the last time I cut my hair. I just been noticing that my ends look kind of weird. They just have like a little bit of like split ends, and I don't know, they just need help. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to help my hair out a little bit. And yeah, I'm also trying to grow out my hair, so I'm honestly not going to cut off a lot. I'm probably just going to do a light dusting and also a really light trim, just to help with the ends and just to help my curls curl more and to look less frizzy. So this is something that I've done before, like in between cuts. I usually go every 3 or 4 months to get a little trim or a haircut, but with everything going on, I can't go. And yeah, I just have these scissors right here. Just make sure you have some hair cutting scissors. And I also want to say, I'm not a hairstylist, but this is something that I do at home when I want to, or when like my hair needs a little bit of help, or in situations like this, or sometimes honestly I don't want to go and pay a lot of money to just trim my hair, because curly haircuts can be really expensive. So this is something that you can do if you want to, and this is something that I do here and there, just a little bit of trimming and dusting. I don't really trust myself to like give myself an extreme haircut, so that's something that I'm not going to be doing today. I'm also probably going to give myself some bangs, but not really sure, because I've done that before and then I get really annoyed. So I'm probably just going to like cut it like a little below my eyebrow, like maybe up to here. Please make sure you have hair cutting scissors. Don't use paper scissors. Okay, I think I'm just gonna get started with the front right here. So if we look at this piece of hair right here, you see how there's like all of these like frizzy spots and all of these hairs just like sticking out. I'm just gonna cut that. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll try my best to like show you guys. So all of those pieces. So I'm just gonna cut around like this. So I do want you guys to kind of see my thought process behind cutting some of the strands that I'm going to cut. That way you can do this for your own hair if you want to. So that's why this video is pretty lengthy. Some parts are going to be fast forward, but then I'm going to come and just explain to you what I'm doing or what I'm feeling. Okay, so you see how that looks so much better? Literally, I cut off all those pieces that were sticking out, and that's like one thing that I've been hating recently. Like I've been getting these really big curl clumps, but then I have all these like pieces like sticking out, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on? So I'm just gonna cut a little more. And also remember, I'm trying to grow out my hair, so it's not dramatic. Oh my gosh, that's looking so much better. This looks so much better. So now I'm just gonna go on to this piece here in the front. I'm just cutting off all those little pieces you guys see on the bottom of my hair. They're really frizzy and always tend to stick out. Okay, that looks so much better. Let's go to this piece right here. And this is what this piece is looking like. And I'm just gonna cut underneath. Those pieces have been bugging me so much. I specifically like looking at every single curl. I try doing my best to look at it separately because you can see what it needs or what it wants. Now I'm gonna go on to these pieces here. So this is like 2, so I'm gonna separate it. There can even be like 3 here, so I'm just gonna separate it. And also another tip that I have is like don't stretch out your hair like this, because when your curl is curling it usually goes up and gets shorter. So you do want to look at the actual like length of your curl instead of putting it down, because like let's say if you put it down like this and you cut this much, it's going to shrink up more. But if you let it be, you're going to cut up the exact amount and length you want it, like where you want your curl to fall. So look, this looks like a disaster. This is crazy right here. It has like so many, like literally. So I'm just gonna cut the bottom a little bit around. Okay, so that looks so much better. Another thing you guys will be seeing me do through this video is I'm going to be feeling my ends, like sliding my hand through it just to see if I feel a bump. This is what this is looking like. This is the actual bottom. So for this piece right here, I'm probably gonna cut off the end right here. And also I can like just feel it. The bottom is really rough. You see that it looks terrible. So I decided to cut more here because this piece looked really bad. It had some fairy knots and it was really rough at the bottom. Okay, now I'm gonna go underneath right here. And I guess this it's usually like separated. So I'm gonna go onto this piece. And this is what this piece is looking like. The bottom is a little messed up. Okay, so that looks better. Okay, so now that looks so much better. Hope you guys can see that. Okay, this piece is bad right here. So I'm just gonna hold it. I'm gonna look at it. Just cut that off. There's like a lot of parts sticking out right here. Hope you guys can see that. This definitely has a ton of fairy knots. Like I can just feel it. So a lot of this has to go. Oh my god, that feels like dramatically different. Like when I was sliding my hand through it, I just felt every fairy knot. Now it's like smooth. Okay, so I'm just gonna curl it real quick. Look at it. I'm just gonna cut around it. Okay, so this part here, I can definitely feel fairy knots. For some reason, I do get a lot of fairy knots on these pieces here. I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna cut off a good amount. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do for that part. Okay, this piece here needs help. So this definitely has fairy knots right here. So let's see, I'm just gonna concentrate on the ends first. And then I'm probably just gonna cut that much. Okay, there. Now these pieces here. This has fairy knots too. Cut that much. I'm gonna tie it up right here so now I look crazy. Those here, they're really... Okay, so I'm just gonna cut the ends. Okay, you guys see that? It looks really bad. Probably I'm gonna cut the ends right here. And I'm gonna cut around it. Okay, so this piece right here has a lot of fairy knots. You also want to try to look at each piece and like examine it, see if you like see any fairy knots or anything. Since curly hair tends to get really tangly, we tend to get a lot of fairy knots. And those are just like knots, like our strands of hair getting knotted together, so it just forms into one knot in the bottom. You guys see how that's sticking out like that? I'm just gonna get rid of that. I think I already did what I wanted to do of these pieces. They feel more like soft and better than they did earlier. I'm just like touching it one more time just to see if I missed anything. I think, okay, I did miss something right here. It has a fairy knot. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a fairy knot right there. So I'm just gonna cut that off like that. And you just want to cut like those pieces around. So I'm gonna cut like that. That feels so much better.
So at this point I decided to bring my hair down, and also I did skip through some clips because if I kept everything this will be like an hour.
I just want to bring these together really quick just to see if they're the same. I'm just gonna cut off this much. Okay, I feel like there's a little bit more volume up here, and I just cut off a little tiny bit. Like it wasn't even that dramatic. Back pieces here, like this, it looks ugly, so I'm just gonna cut it off. Like I can tell why they charge so much to cut curly hair, because you need to like closely pay attention to what you're doing. It's a little time consuming. I also like cutting on my dry hair because when I usually go to Diva Curl, that's what they usually do. And at first when I was new to the whole curly hair community and I was like, oh, they cut curly hair dry, that's a little strange. But once I went in and I just saw the before and after, and it's just like so cool that you get to see your hair being cut dry, so you actually get to see like the shape and all of that. And it's just easier because it does make sense. So I'm just gonna bring this back piece here to the front, that way I can like see it better. And I'm just gonna cut off. Okay, so that looks so much better. One more time, because you know, sometimes you look at something and it looks okay, but it really doesn't. I definitely feel like my hair has a little bit more, not like of shape exactly, but it looks a little bit more like free. So I'm just gonna take my bangs now. My bangs are long as hell, so I'm just gonna try to find them really quick. Summer is coming. I don't really want that much bang because that's gonna get me super hot. And I'm also going to just cut like a length that makes sense and I can maybe like tuck to the side or something. So I'm just gonna start off. I'm just gonna give myself like lightly, like this much. Cut that off. That's like the most I've cut throughout this whole video. Okay, there. And I'm probably gonna cut some more. A tiny bit more. Okay, there. So now I just cut those front pieces. I'm excited. So I have hair all over the floor, and yeah, there's a lot of little tiny pieces of hair on the floor right now. So yeah, I am done. I'm not really doing much to my hair. This is all I'm doing, and yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys enjoyed me cutting little tiny pieces of my hair. And just remember, I'm not a professional. This is something that I like doing just to help with fairy knots, to dust off my hair, and just to like help my hair grow faster, because cutting your hair does help in the long run. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. So I'm gonna go wash it and I'll be back once it's dry. Hey guys, so right now this is actually day 2. I was cutting my hair last night and now this is the morning, and this is something that I like to do. It's a step you don't have to take, but I usually like washing my hair after I cut it and dry it and wake up the next morning and look at a more realistic look on like how my hair is going to look like on day 2 or 3. That way I can check if there's like any pieces that I missed, and if something looks a little bit unflattering, I'll just fix it. So right now what I actually want to do is cut more bangs. I just noticed there's like some pieces that will blend in really nicely. And if you guys can like see my ends, they look so much better. Hope you guys can see that. What I was going for, like some type of bang that didn't cover my forehead completely and kind of just swayed and I guess moved to the side like this. I really love this look, and I just think it'll be really comfortable because you can just like tuck it like this. And if you do think you are confident to do this, then do it. It's really simple. If you do see what I did, I just concentrated on those ends that were like sticking out, and now they look so much better. So I'm really happy. And yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. And also please make sure to like this video if you made it all the way through, and I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Stay safe. Bye.